Ladies and gentlemen, I know it has been some time. It's been some time, but we're back. I know the Grotto Project. Hey, keep down the applause. Keep down the applause. Please save it for the end of the show. A lot to go over. A lot to go over. I don't even know when the last recording was, but that doesn't matter. Listen, the past is not my concern. I'm worried about the present and a little bit of the future. And what we have today is kind of just going to give you a little life update. Going to talk about the truth and natural status, bodybuilding show, one-on-one coaching, and some insights here and there. But I do want to give a quick shout out to a couple people that have been on my ass about this and getting it back up and running. So Jose, you're the man. Thank you for holding me accountable, getting this thing back up and running. It will be consistent. We'll be doing them once a week again. And my boy Rico, who's starting his own sports podcast. Very proud of him, very excited for that. But talking about that with him also resurfaced this for me. So shout out to the boys. But as always, there are two things that we bring this podcast to you by. One is Fair Game. It's a golf app built for a real golfer. That's where you're tracking your rounds, connecting with friends, running to a tournament. Fair Game makes it easy, no spreadsheets, no headaches. Just a clean, simple way to play and compete. If you love golf, you need to check it out. Download Fair Game app for free. And of course, more importantly, no offense to Fair Game, this is brought to you by, where is it? Good Root. My baby, my child, my sweet, sweet girl. Good Root. It's a natural performance drink. Energy, endurance, focus, calm, clean energy, no jitters, no crash. Got ingredients like cordyceps, beetroot, maca root, all the things that you need for a clean, smooth workout with no crash. Now, the meat and potatoes of this shindig. We got a little bit of a life update. So a lot has changed since the last time I hopped on here. The biggest change has to be leaving corporate America. I don't know. My last pod had to be before that. It had to be while I was still working at Veronis. So that's been the biggest life change for sure. Or one of, at least, is leaving corporate America and kind of venturing on my own to do social media. And of course, none of that would be possible without all of you guys and my followers. And the biggest thing was, once I did make that video and I posted it and I announced that I was leaving corporate America, the support that I had truly blew me away. I mean, I was a little nervous. I mean, of course I was confident in myself to do it and take the leap, because if I wasn't, I wouldn't have done it in the first place. But I mean, the support that I got from friends and family and just followers and people that I haven't spoken to in years or decades. I mean, I've never experienced that feeling before in my entire life. And it truly made the grind of social media worth it. A lot of people don't realize that social media, it is a fucking grind. It's not like, a lot of people doom scroll and think people who do social media for a living, it's just like super easy. They just post a couple times a day and they just get a bag on top of it and they do whatever the fuck they want. It's a lot more strategic and it takes a lot more effort. There's some tedious projects involved behind the scenes, and there's ebbs and flows to it. So, just to see that that's recognized in a sense, and I just had this unbelievable community behind me that was just showing me so much love and support, and a lot of people were even inspired by that move. It was just something that I've never felt before, and that gave me even more confidence to pursue it, and it just reassured that I made the right decision, that I'm on the right path, and that was just really cool. So that was October 1st, I believe. October, November, December, January, February, March. So almost 6 months. Yeah, almost 6 months since, right? October, November, December, January, February. So 5 months. It's the third. So it's been 5 months. And the biggest difference is the days of the week don't really matter. There's really no difference between a Monday and a Saturday or a Tuesday and a Sunday. And that's the coolest thing is not having the Sunday scaries of like having to go to the office and fucking have a Monday morning meeting with your boss or QBRs and all this other shit. Now listen, there's a lot more pressure in a sense that like you're doing everything on your own and you're kind of burning the boats a little bit to where you have to succeed. So don't think that like, hey, you leave corporate America, boom, it's a stress-free world. That's not really the case. It's more so like what you have to do every single day. You have goals within your business and metrics that you need to hit and things that you're striving towards, and you just have to go after them every single day. It's like the beauty of it is you're not your own boss. You are your own boss and you control your own destiny. So there's no, structure of, hey, I'm working Monday to Friday. It's, when you're in social media and you're doing all these things, you're just working towards it every single day. You're creating content every day, editing every day, doing all these things. So the days seem very, very familiar, and there's no like, hey, I'm off the clock, I'm on the clock. And it's good and bad. I think it's more so good just because it just takes away so much stress of like, if I have something I need to do on a Monday or I need to leave town, whatever it is, you can kind of do whatever the fuck you want, and you have so much more flexibility, and it's amazing. But that was like a little bit of an adjustment. I remember when it first happened, I'd be at like the gym midday, because when I record in the gym, I like to go midday, less people there, it's empty. If I'm sitting on my tripod, I'm always considerate of other people. So I go when there's the least amount of people in the gym. And I would, for probably the first 2 weeks, I would have like a little mini panic. I'd be like, holy shit, I've been offline from Teams for over an hour. And they'd be like, oh wait, fuck them, I'm not on Teams anymore. But that took like literally 2 to 3 weeks. I would be like doing my thing during the day, and I'd have like a little mini panic, like, oh my God, I haven't been on Teams in so long. Like I'm gonna get a message from my manager. So that was kind of funny to deal with, and it took a little while to truly make that shift and realize like, hey, I'm not going back into the office or into their office. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, there's definitely like a lot more stress of like, okay, we now truly need to scale this thing, because at first, when you're doing social media and doing these side businesses like my online training and Goodroot, and I have something else that's coming out that, oh fuck, I want to tell you guys about it so bad, but I'm not going to do it yet. I think in like a month I can tell you about it, but not yet. When you're doing these other things on the side, it's easy to get very comfortable because, I had my paycheck from corporate America, and then I had, like these smaller brand deals, and I would have some clients with my coaching, then with Goodroot, and it's having that stuff on the side, it's kind of easy to plateau with it and be super comfortable. It's like, damn, these are like 2-3 extra sources of income while I'm still getting my health benefits from corporate, while I'm still getting my consistent paycheck, my commission bonuses, all this other shit. And then once you take all of that away, it's like, okay, now what that was on the side, shifting that towards the primary, that's not enough. Like, we need to truly scale this thing. So there is the stress and pressure of that, but that's just part of it. That's what makes it great, I think most entrepreneurs will agree with that sentiment, that part of the joy and gratification that you get from it is through the obstacles and through the journey and truly building something, So yeah, there's a pressure there, but it's all good stuff, man. It's truly all good stuff. I started streaming on Twitch a lot more as just another avenue to connect with you guys at night, because I'm working all day, I'm doing my content, all that other shit, and then at night I wasn't really doing too much, so I figured, why not just leverage another outlet to connect with people? And we're building a great community on Twitch, so that's been super fun. So if you guys are on Twitch or you want to continue to follow and support my brand and what we're building here and be a part of the community, I got a Discord channel that I'll plug in here as well, and then my Twitch, which is quadfather_AG. But I'll have links to all that shit. It's all in my Hoobie. I think it's called a Hoobie in my bio. So you'll be able to find all that stuff there. On top of that, yeah, man. I mean, that's been a big change. We got, of course, the bodybuilding show that I signed up for. So it's kind of funny to give you an idea of why I finally ended up signing up for the bodybuilding show. Everyone was saying for years now, when are you going to do a show? When are you going to step on stage? And listen, I made excuses as to why I didn't. I think that when you're in this world, like the fitness bodybuilding realm, you do have a sense of body dysmorphia, but I've always said a little bit of body dysmorphia is good. You've heard me say that before. I'll say it again, because then you're never satisfied. I know for me, if I go away for a week, I put on a couple pounds, I get back, I got my body dysmorphia, snaps me right into place, I lock back in. That's great. Like, there's nothing fucking wrong with that. And it's also, it just keeps me motivated. Like, I'm always analyzing my body and what body parts are lacking and what I can work on and build up. And I think a little bit it's a good thing. Obviously, anything too extreme is going to be bad for you, but that's irrelevant. So I was, there's never going to be a perfect time to do it as well, because once you do kind of lock in, you know, at least for someone like me who I'm a very social person. I live in Manhattan, and listen, people will disagree with me on this. There's nothing to fucking do in the city besides drink. And it's great. Like, you guys know me, drinking is my vice. I like going out. I like doing all that fun shit. But there's always things that have been coming up in the past, whether it's like birthdays, weddings, big events, whatever it may be. And I was like, oh, I can't do a bodybuilding show now because I have XYZ in 2 months. I have this in another month. And that's been happening for three years now. Like, I'm busy. I'm going to be busy. I'm probably only going to get busier. So I kind of just had to bite the bullet and accept that I'm going to just miss out on shit for like 4 months. And like, it is what it is. Like, 4 months and a lifetime is nothing, especially when you're striving towards a goal to accomplish something. And what truly pushed me over the edge to actually sign up, it was for those of you that aren't familiar, New York City Marathon weekend is it's one of my favorite weekends in New York City. The energy, the whole city fucking comes together and just supports all these people running the marathon. If you're not running, you're on the sidelines, all the bars, everything's like open container. Everyone's getting hammered. It's great. And then everyone, while they're watching it, is like, I'm fucking running the marathon next year. And then they wake up hungover and they're like, yeah, not doing that. But it was the day before the marathon, and on my social media, I was probably on Instagram, and I'm seeing all these people that have signed up, and they're like, oh, I'm so excited, my first marathon tomorrow. And I'm looking at them, and this isn't me being a dick, this is just me being a competitive person. And I'm like, these motherfuckers, like, they're running a marathon and I haven't done a bodybuilding show yet. Like, these fucking people, you know what I mean? So right away, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Why have I not stepped on stage? Like, I've been doing this for 15 years. I'm gifted in so many different ways genetically. I have the shape, I have the size. Like, I could win some shit here. So then, like, that night immediately, I just like, boom, signed up for the show, and then announced it on social media, and that was that. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'll touch on a little bit more. That'll be topic number 3, I believe. What I do want to talk about, let me take a little sip of water. It's thirsty work, ladies and gentlemen. What I do want to talk about, also, if you're watching this on YouTube, look how center that pimple is. Wow. What I do want to talk about is the truth of my natural status. So a lot of people for the past decade have been asking if I'm natural, accusing me of not being natural, and I think it's time to set the record straight and address it head on. Of course, I'm fucking natural. Like, and one of the biggest things that I've realized over the years as I've been first really entered social media and started posting pictures and really putting myself out there, from day one, people are doubting me. And the craziest thing is I had people very close to me that even still question it. And like, I see people don't think I hear about it, people don't think I see it, but I see it. And if you're fucking close to me and if you've known me for an extended period of time and you don't believe what I'm saying and you think I'm a fucking liar, fuck you. You're a pussy. That's why I'm probably, if you've maybe started to notice, removing you from my life. Because, like, who the fuck are you to doubt someone close to you, to doubt my word? And I can sit here and tell people, like, hey, I've been doing this for 15 years. I got great genetics. My dad was a college football player. I could put on muscle like crazy. No matter what, people will always fucking doubt you. They will people would rather make an excuse for other people's success than take accountability for their own failure. And that's just a reality of things, and that's what you start to see over and over again when you're on social media more and more. And it's kind of easier, it's been getting easier to block it out. And the crazy thing is I'm doing a natural bodybuilding show where I have to take a lie detector the day before, and then the top three contestants that medal have to then take a blood test, and I'm gonna fucking win this thing, so I'm gonna have to take a blood test. So the lie detector is gonna be negative, my blood test is gonna be negative, and I'll still have motherfuckers doubt me, and that's okay, that's all right. But what people really don't understand is the damage, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to damage me. They think by going spamming in my comments saying like, oh, he's not natural, you ever hear a trend, this, that, and the other thing. They think they're hurting me, but they are destroying themselves, because the power of the subconscious mind, I've said this before, is extraordinary. When I was 14 years old, while everyone else was reading books and reading Sports Illustrated, comic books, that when I first got into the gym, my obsession was fitness. My obsession was weightlifting. And I used to watch all these old school videos of Arnold, Jay Cutler, Ronnie Coleman, all these guys, and my biggest inspiration was Mike Thurston. You may have heard me talk about him before. And I remember looking at Mike Thurston, and I'm 14 years old, I'm in bed, I'm watching his YouTube videos, and I said, when I'm older, I'm going to have his body. I'm going to look like that. And now, he used to always get the steroid accusations, and he still is, whether he's natural or not. I don't really give a fuck. Truly, I don't. And maybe I was like, listen, ignorance is bliss. And up until I was probably like 20, like I never looked into steroid. I never considered anything, and I kind of just blocked everything out. And from a young age, I truly believed that like I could look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I could look like Mike Thurston. All these guys who were like probably juiced up. It just didn't matter to me. In my mind, I was like, I just love fucking lifting, and I'm gonna get bigger, I'm gonna get shredded, I'm gonna optimize everything. And I just built that over and over again for 15 years, and like never did it ever in a million years cross my mind that I wasn't going to get that body that I fantasized about when I was a young person. And like, that's why I was able to accomplish it. So if you're one of these motherfuckers in my comments just like doubting people like me, it doesn't matter, because the beauty is, if whether you think I'm natural or not, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm still gonna be jacked and I'm still gonna be natural. Doesn't matter what the fuck you say in my comments. Truly, all you're doing is just destroying your self-conscious mind of what truly is possible, because you're just convincing yourself over and over and over again that every person you see online that is maybe doing a little bit better than you is cheating. And if you believe that, then none of it is within your grasp. You're just burying yourself into a hole. And like, listen, that's okay. Hopefully you guys get out of it, and hopefully you can change that mindset. And if you are listening to this, I mean, if you're a hater, I don't know why you'd be listening to my podcast, but if you are, hopefully this can help kind of change your perspective on what's truly possible. You know, it's the same, and that goes with every area in life, whether it's your relationships, whether it's business, your job. If you're looking at someone else succeeding and you're saying, oh, they only did this because of XYZ, and you're making all these excuses, you're training your mind to believe that nothing is possible without an excuse. that they're not valid for what they've done. Even if they did cheat, even if they did do whatever to get to where they are, just believe that they didn't. Believe that they didn't, and then you won't have to cheat in order to get there. That is the power of the subconscious mind. It's fucking crazy. And listen, I have slip-ups too, where like I let my mind wander a little bit, and I have negative thoughts every now and then, and I can spiral, and it's tough. The brain is a muscle, and it does have to be trained with meditation and thought practice. And I'm trying to get better, but just take the most important things in your life, right? Your goal is what you're striving towards, and just make a promise to yourself that you're going to have a positive outlook that to anyone that has any sort of influence on it at all. And if they have a negative influence, get them the fuck out of your life. Truly. Fuck them. So that's really my natural status. I am natural, of course. I would love to get juiced up, but I'm not going to. It's been 15 years in the making. I got my first natural bodybuilding show. So to sum it up, if you're close to me and you're talking shit, don't think I don't hear it. Fuck yourself. I'm still going to win. That's what I do. But yeah, to everyone that does support and believe, fuck yeah. Let's rock and roll, man. So leading into the bodybuilding show, it is OPC June 20th. I just met with my coach last week. What was it? Fucking 48 hours ago. Yeah, we did like an initial evaluation and started working on some posing, seeing where I'm at. That's going to be the biggest challenge for me, I think, is like the posing is tough, man. Like I've done my own posing on the side, but truly getting in the right position, especially for classic physique, because that's what I'm doing. I'm going to do classic physique. It's more fluid. It's more of an aesthetic look. Think of like a Greek god style pose. And just getting in those right positions and structuring yourself exactly how the judges want to see it while still being fluid, changing the positions, holding it, being conditioned for it. It's a lot of work. So that's going to be a big challenge. I think I'm a little behind on that, but I got 16 weeks. I'm going to be meeting with them once a week, and we're going to be doing the posing sessions. So that'll be good. And then I'm going to be training chest and back with them once a week as well, because that's what I need to get a little wider, and I need to upper middle chest. I need to build that profile a little bit because I have a longer torso. So with a lot of these poses, just naturally, I'm going to look flatter from the chest up, especially with my very big legs. He actually told me to tone down the legs a little bit, so I'm only doing those once a week. Devastating, I know. Fucking heartbreaker if you think about it. But it's all good stuff, and I'm going to be putting on a few more pounds over the next 6 weeks. And then it'll be like a 10-week cut, and then we lock the fuck in, Then it's a little bit of grind time. We lock in. I'm excited for that. Am I excited for the diet aspect? No, I'm excited for the challenge of it. Because I get pretty hangry, So that's why right now it's great. He told me I got to go up to 6 meals a day, add an extra 500 calories. I've been eating every 3 hours. I'm fucking living like Larry over here. Living like a king. Just eating every 3 hours. It's fucking great. But when the cut starts, that's going to be ass. It's all right, but it's, that's what a lot of bodybuilders will say. That's what it's all about. It's about those 12 weeks before the show, as you kind of have to be in your own mind, and everything has to be with intention. It's every workout has to be with intention. Your sleep patterns have to be with intention. Your diet, everything you consume, your water, the timing, everything is extremely intentional. And it gets harder because then your energy drops, your sleep's going to be shit, your hormones are going to change. So it's a 24/7 thing for a very, very extended period of time that you have to be extremely intentional with. And it's you find out a lot about yourself through the process. So that's what I'm excited for as well, is to just do some self-reflecting throughout, and as I mentioned before, just accept that I'm gonna have to miss out on some shit. I'm just, but it feels good. It feels like not that I didn't have purpose before, but I feel that like I just haven't had some sort of like personal competitive goal in a very long time. I've always been a competitive person, and I will always have a competitive edge, and it just feels good that like it was like once I met with Leon, my coach, I don't know why I said coach like that. When I met with Leon, my coach, it felt very real. And I was like, holy shit, like I'm actually competing. I'm going against other people. So not like every time I'm in the gym, it's like, it almost feels like I'm back in like the high school football days when you're working out, when you're in the gym with the rest of the team, you're thinking about your next opponent, and that's motivating you. It's like now, as opposed to me just going to the gym and lifting just to stay in shape, it's everything just feels much more intentional. And when your life is structured around that, and you're adding intention to it, and you're adding that purpose, it just feels really good. It's just it just feels like I'm on the right path, and it just I was worried if I was going to be excited about it or not, and I'm very happy to say that I am very excited. I'm excited to just fucking lock in, say no to things, not really go out as much, and I'm just excited to eat, to lift, and to just try and win a competition. Be pretty fucking cool. So that's exciting stuff. What else we got? 26. So we have a new coaching offering. We're gonna try and ramp that up a little bit. The one-on-one coaching took a little bit of a seat on the sideline there, but we brought it back. Working with this new company that helped build an app, and it's going to have all of your dieting, your workout structure, everything within the app, personalized, of course, one-on-one coaching. So that's a new offering, dude. I'm not saying this to just like try and sign you onto my team. Like, even if you don't fucking sign up with me, get a coach. Doesn't have to be me. You don't have to do if you follow me just because you like seeing my shirt off. Cool, thanks, I appreciate it. Go find someone else then that'll coach you and get you in shape. Like, that's where it starts, man. It truly does. If you have any doubt in your life, if you're not happy, if you want to make a change, make the first thing be what you fucking look at in the mirror every single morning. Dude, I'm telling you, man, getting in shape will change your fucking life. There's nothing like it. There's no better feeling. There's no better confidence boost. There's nothing like taking your shirt off, snapping fucking necks on the beach. Okay? I'm telling you right now. You need a little confidence boost. You're a little down in the dumps right now. Taking your shirt off and just being fucking chiseled and jacked. It's the best thing that you could ever fucking do. I'm telling you right now. And it doesn't have to be super complicated. All it takes is a little bit of discipline, a little bit of structure, and a little bit of consistency. The Holy Trinity. You put those three together, you got a winning formula. And that's what I do with my coaching. That's what most people do with theirs. If you don't want to do mine, that's fine. Do it with someone else. You do it with me. That's the formula. You will win. You will get in shape. But dude, I'm telling you, man, it'll change your life. It'll change your life. Because it's kind of like an umbrella effect too, like you have confidence in yourself, then you have more confidence in your work. You have more confidence having conversations with people, more confidence with what you can accomplish. And it teaches you the value of delayed gratification, because you're not going to get in shape. You sign with me tomorrow, 48 hours later, you're not going to be in shape. 2 weeks later, you're not going to be in shape. 6 weeks later, you're not going to be in shape. 8 weeks later, hey, you're going to notice you're getting stronger. You're going to notice maybe the waist, the pants are a little bit looser. Okay? Now it took 8 weeks to start getting a little bit of dopamine, rather than everyone, my fucking self included, just being addicted to the immediate feed of dopamine that we get on our phone, which I'm actually going to be making a conscious effort to really, really dial that back. But Like that's that's like real earned dopamine. You know, you put in the work for 8 weeks and it's like, shit, my pants, damn, they're a little looser than I thought. Shit, we're down a few pounds. I put on a little bit of muscle. Because it's weird how it works. It's like you'll be doing it for week after week, and then you look in the mirror one time and you're like, damn, I actually put on a little bit of muscle. This looks kind of cool. And then you're addicted. It's like, damn, okay, like I am starting to make a change. Boom, another week. Damn, dropped another waist size. Okay, my shoulders are rounder. Damn, I'm a little bit wider now. Now I'm really putting on muscle. Now it's like, compared to the first week in the gym down to now I'm fucking throwing dumbbells around. Now I'm pushing serious weight. And now you're in it. Now you're in the throes of it. You're seeing success. You're feeling good. You're feeling fucking confident. It's part of your routine. Now that you're moving, you're pushing heavy weight. Your brain's stronger. You have more focus. You have more confidence. It all starts from the top, man. I'm telling you. Get in shape. Get in shape. It doesn't have to be crazy, man. Listen, you want to help. You want someone to help you build muscle and look good. I'm your guy. It's that fucking simple. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to complicate things. It's not going to be this crazy routine. You're not going to be working out for 2 hours a day. You're not going to be eating chicken, rice, and broccoli 3 times a day. No. It takes a little bit of structure, a little bit of discipline, a little bit of consistency. You help me help you do all those 3, you will win, but I'm going to be here side by side with you. And hey, if weightlifting isn't your thing, that's fine. Get a running coach. Start swimming. Start playing hoops. Try out jujitsu, try out boxing, try out cycling. Like, there's so many different things you can do to get in shape. So again, I would love to help you, but again, if you don't follow me for that reason, that's cool. I still love you. I'm glad that you're here, but find someone else to help you. Because at the end of the day, if you could do it on your own, you would have done it by now. That's what I always tell people. And there's no shame in getting a coach. Like, if you're like, I kind of know what to do. So why haven't you done it? Why haven't you done it? You can't. Nah, I don't want to say that you can't. Fuck, I take that back. It's harder to do it on your own. Listen, I've had business coaches. I've hired people for consultants for various things. You know, like I try and do something on my own and I struggle. It's like, hey, no shame in bringing in someone a little bit experienced to kind of springboard me here. I can learn from them and take all that information on my own and then continue it moving forward. That's the whole point of this thing. Listen, I don't want you as a client for the rest of your life. If you're a client for mine for fucking 10 years, I'm doing something wrong. I want you to be a client for mine for 6, 9, 12, however many months, to where you're learning all of these things from me, and then you incorporate the structure, you incorporate the routine, the scheduling, how we program things, and you learn from it. And it's like, okay, you get to a point where like, wow, now I can do it on my own. Beautiful. Off to the races. You're the man. Now you're in shape. You're happier. Boom. That's what it's about. So, wake the fuck up. Get in shape, man. Summer's around the corner. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about that. Stop being a fucking dork about it, honestly. Really. I'm not done. I'm not done. Stop being a fucking pussy. Seriously. If you're a grown man and you're not working out at least 3 times a week, what the fuck are you doing? Genuinely. The fuck are you doing? Wake up. I would love to help you. I don't have to. 1 million people online can help you. Different price points, different goals, coaching styles, whatever it is. Doesn't have to be me, but fucking find someone. Get in shape, man. You'd be surprised what you can do in 4 months by summertime. Trust. What else we got? I think that's it for now. Yeah. Hey, listen. We always end this little shindig with a closing Stoic quote. I don't know if there's a Stoic quote. I wrote this in my notes like 4 weeks ago. Whenever I see quotes online that really resonate, it's interesting, the power in like a sentence, and like truly the weight words carry. And this one I put in here for the end of this episode because it's relevant to people not believing that I'm natural. So great achievements wouldn't be great if everyone believed in them. Great achievements wouldn't be great if everyone believed in them. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you're gonna have haters, especially if you're doing things bigger or better than everyone else. If everyone believed in it, it wouldn't be great. Then it's really not that big. So, just don't forget the power of the subconscious mind, and whatever negativity you spread towards other people, at the end of the day, you're doing more harm to yourself than you are to them. I know you're trying to impose some sort of damage on someone else with those negative energies, the negative words, the negative thoughts. But at the end of the day, most of those people are just blocking that shit out, and you're just absorbing all that yourself. That's fucking killing you. It's eating you from the inside out. So remember, what did I say before? People would rather make excuses for other people's success than take accountability for their own failures. Right? Remember, whenever someone's talking shit about what you're trying to do, especially if someone close to you, get them the fuck out. If you don't know them, fuck them. Let them just bury themselves in that ball of negativity, because great achievements wouldn't be great if everyone believed in them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you. This feels good. I always say this is very therapeutic for me, so I like talking about this stuff, and I am thrilled that you guys like listening to me babble on to what I feel sometimes is bullshit, but I got some good things to say every now and then. So thank you guys for listening. I don't know what episode number this is, but the most exciting piece is the Grotto Project is back. So thank you for listening, and I will see you guys next time. Peace and love, gang.